Hi, today we are going to see how to clear CCNP TShoot exam with 1000 marks. Okay, it's very easy to practice and easy to identify the problem in TShoot. Okay, in exam we will get a nearly 12 type of troubleshooting tickets out of the 16 tickets which we are going to cover. And few questions will be multiple choice questions, that also we will have one scenario and we have to execute some commands on the switch and router and we have to identify the issue. Let me focus on troubleshoot tickets and we will try to fix the issue where it is. Okay, in exam TShoot exam the topology will be like this: IP4, and in downstairs there will be first tab, there will be scenario will be mentioned, then IPv2, the layer 2 topology will be there. Layer 2 topology is in between, there is ASW1 and ASW2 switch comes into picture. That ASW1 and AS2, there is some port channels are running which is connected to DSW1 and DSW2. Those details will be mentioned in layer 2 topology. Then layer 4 topology will look like this. The next step IP4 third tab IP4 layer 3 topology, then IPv6 layer 3 topology. Then in next each tab, each device will be there: client 1, client 2, ASW1, ASW2, TSW1, TSW2, then R4, R3, R2, R1. Then question. So in question it will be clearly mentioned that it was working fine. Due to some changes we are not able to reach 209.65.200.241. We have to fix the issue. So you have to fix the issue. First you have to identify where is the issue, which device the issue was lies in. Okay, so you just practice like this. Always try to ping from R4. Okay, try to always ping from R4, R3, R2 and R1. See, R4 and R3, this is the area. Area 34 is configured. R3 serial 0.34, area 34 will be configured. R4 serial same 0.34, area 34 will be configured. IP will 10.1.1.10 at R4 serial interface, 10.1.1.9 at R3 serial interface. Similarly, area 0 is configured between R2 and R3, and R1 to R2 area 12 is configured, and R1 to the web server there is a BGP neighborship was established between this. There is one cloud router is there, then behind that this web server was located. Okay, now we will start identify the issue. See, simple commands we are going to use: only ping, IP root. If it is OSPF, we are going to check so IP OSPF neighbors. Then what else? Then these commands we will easily fix. Then if it is BGP, we will check the BGP neighborship issue. The first we will try to ping that each every op IP. Let me start from R4. Okay, this is R4 and try to ping 209.65.200.241. See, it's showing. You know that this means there is some root change issue has happened. The root is previously it was LAN, now it was not working. So let me check whether we able to reach it from R3. Make sure that R3 and R4 there will be tunnel will be established. Tunnel configuration will be done. It is not directly area 34 is configured. Area 34 is configured via tunnel. Okay, ping 209.65.200.241. So still you're not able to reach. Okay, so directly go to R2. In exam you just take few seconds, then automatically just start ping that way, because sometimes it will take neighborship establishment. It will take some 10 to 20 seconds. If you start pinging that directly from R1 to 209.65.200.241, immediately you couldn't able to ping that. So you should not fix your mind like that issue with R1. So wait for some time and check that neighborship. Still R2 you're not able to reach. Okay, just check R1 209 65 200 or 241. So you able to reach this one. So issue lies between R1 and R2. Possibility is there. Okay, because from R2 you're not able to ping 200 or 241. Okay, so you're not able to reach the server from R1 to R2. So if this is identified, just you keep your simulation tab R1 and R2 in open window. Okay, R1 then R2. First check whether the root was land, that default root should land to IP R2. Just check default root is there, because default root you got to check. There is no default root, so it can't reach the outside interface. So what would be the issue? Just check here. See here BGP was injected default root. So just to check the OSPF neighbor ship is up or not. Next command. So OSPF neighbor. See there is no OSPF neighbor. So IP OSPF neighbor. So here it is established 3.3.3. Okay, only the one neighborship is established. So it is able to reach the client. Let me check. But in this is for your explanation, your idea. But in exam, don't try this and all. It will take your time. See 2.1.3 is assigned to this IP. Just check from R2. Ping 10.2.1.3. Okay, but in real scenario, yeah, it's pinging. Okay, but now it's clearly stating that IP neighborship was not up. Okay, so we have to check the IP section column only. Just to concentrate on IP OSPF. What might be the issue? Okay, between R1 and R2. Keep in exam session both windows should be open. You can check so run section OSPF, but here it's not working. So I am giving so run. Just focus on OSPF IP version for OSPF. Okay, see this is the interface connected to R1. It is configured the frame relay. They are using frame relay. Okay, IP OSPF authentication message digest, IP OSPF message digest key 1 MD5 TShoot. They are specified the key as MD5 TShoot. They enabled the authentication as a message digest. So they enabled OSPF authentication. So similarly it should be there. IP OSPF neighbor. Sorry. So run. Just to go and check that interface. Serial which is connected to description is so that this is connected to R2. The IP. It's look like it's everything fine, but there is one command is missed. What is that? That is IP OSPF message authentication message digest. This command was missed. So if you fix this command, then the problem would solve. So your thing was identified. You got the issue and you came to know what is the issue. You identify the issue. Now the which router the problem was. It's not in R2. The issue at R1. What is the technology where it was no issue? It's a OSPF issue, right? It's a OSPF issue. But what is the OSPF issue? There will be once you selected R1, there is several things will be there. IP version OSPF issue, IP version 6 OSPF issue, then layer 3 issue, that is layer 3 security. Layer 3 security, it will sometimes it will fall under access list issue, then NAT issue. Everything will be there. So first you have to fix the issue, identify the issue. So don't bygot the tickets, just identify the issue. Now the issue was clear. It was in R1. Issue was IP OSPF message authentication. You need to enable OSPF authentication message digest. Once you enable that authentication command on that one, the issue could be solved. So you can practice it in this lab, but you no need to execute that command in TShoot. You just have to select the answer. Answer is issue at R1, technology is IP version OSPF, that issue at OSPF. Then that, what is that problem? What could be the command to execute these things need to be worked? So just to check the commands, what are the commands given? If there might be any command, one possibility is actually usually in TShoot exam it will come under serial interface only. You have to enable under serial interface 00.12 with the command IP OSPF authentication message digest. It could be given, or you can enable this under area also. You can go to the OSPF. What is the area configured in between this one? In between R1 and R2 the area might be 12, so you can specify the area 12 also under OSPF section. The two way you could sort out this issue, one is directly enable serial interface 0/0/0.12 IP OSPF authentication. You have to check this command, what command it's taken. IP OSPF authentication only, right? IP OSPF authentication message digest. This command is not taking. It should take IP OSPF authentication. Why this command is not taking? Authentication. It should take authentication. Oh, sorry. Authentication. See, message digest. Now problem was fixed. Now OSPF neighborship will come up. So IP OSPF neighbor.
Hi, today we are going to see issue ticket number 2. In exam, sometimes they will ask why this DSW1 is not in active state, but it's supposed to be active state. Okay. But yeah, as for me, it's mostly that the question format remains same. Not able to reach 209 and 65 200 or 251. Okay. If this question comes, we will easily find out that this ticket is HSRP. Even they didn't specify, you just start observing what is the issue. Okay, this is the IP4 version 4 library topology. Because if it is IPv6 ticket, they will clearly specify they are not able to reach that R1, that is R1 or the R2 serial interface. So there might be 3 reasons for the IPv6 technology that we see it later. Right now we will concentrate on this ticket. What is the issue? HSY is running on distribution switch DS1 and DS2 is a distribution switch, DSW1 and DSW2. DSW1 is considered to be active router, but for some reason it does not never become active as expected. Just identify faulty device, faulty technology, throw the action to solve the problem. Now the question itself denotes the problem might be a DSW1 or DSW. What is the reason that active will take place? It's highest priority. Highest priority, the active will take place. A print is enabled or other device print is not enabled. This will take the active role that you again the device came up that will never become active if print is not configured. Anyway, for our TShoot ticket that is not going to be any issue. In exam point of view, they will give the track command, but here it is not working. Track command is not working. Okay, here the issue will be you can check show standby command. Okay, see actually standby router is local. This is the standby router. Active router is 10.2.1.2, that is DSW. Okay, why? See, priority is 190, configured as 200, so it is 10 was reduced. Okay, what you mean to say? Out of 200, decrement was 10. Okay, priority default priority will be 100, but here configured priority is 200, but it is reduced. Why? We are tracking the interfaces. So IP interface. We are tracking the 0/1 interface, right? So this interface is showing down. Okay, so it was down, but in exam they will track the route. Okay, here you can reduce this priority, increase the priority to 210. What is the DSW to priority FPG? Why that is became active? Because only 10 is reduced. Okay, then that must be more than 190 to make active, right? Yeah, see, 195 is configured 190. We are tracking the interface fast Ethernet 0/40. That was default itself. Okay, this is okay virtual IP address, that is just that is gateway they configure. This is the standby router is active router is local. This is the active router, standby router is near. Okay, now we come to the exam point of view. Exam, what they will do? They will track the interface. So IP exam, they will track this any one of them. Mostly they will track this route. Okay, what is this route? It is learned via EIGRP. What is the metric value? 156160. So in EIGRP, the metric resolution for the threshold value calculation is 156160 divided by 2560. Okay, that is because static route it will be 10, YSPF it will be 1, EIGRP it will be 2560. So 156160 divided by 2560. So threshold value of should be configured 61 because that is a maximum value. If you configure the 60 also, then the track command will show the route is down. Okay, it should be minimum 61 and up value should be 61. If this is the value 61, if you configure the 61, if you execute the show track command, it will show the route is up, the metric is 156160, then threshold value is 61. Configure threshold value is 61, then it will up. That route will not go down. If the value is the route is down or the threshold value, then they are configured as 60. Threshold up value is configured as 60 and 62. But in exam they will configure as 1. They will give a wrong command with 1 threshold and right command with threshold value is 61. So if it is 1 means that is less than 61. So it won't game out because the minimum value is 61. The track command they are using as a threshold value of is 1, down is 2, minimum value should be configured as 61, but they are configured as a 1, so the route will be shown as a down. So they will track the route. If route was tracked, then it will decrement 60. Then exam the track value it will show priority will be 140. If priority is 140, that priority is 150, then of course that will become active router. So what in exam what you will do? They will track route with one track command, and they will create two track priority, that is one with this route 10.1.21.128/27. Threshold up will be 1, threshold down 50. That is one command. Then track 10, the same route they will tracking with the 10 with the threshold up value 61 and 62. So you got to delete that one and you got to re-configure the IP track set 10. In exam, the priority value here, they're tracking the interface, right? So their track interface, there they will specify the track 1. Track 1 decrement 60. If they do the track of 1, where the route is configured. If it is down, decrement 60. If it is up, then don't. The priority value will be remains 200. So it will keep, it will remain active. So in exam, the second question, that is HSRP question, the issue from the HSRP track route. This way the track route. Issue at DSW1. Second one, faulty technology will be HSRP, or they just check that IP version 4 routing or track command. Maybe mostly it will be in HSRP. Then last, how to resolve this? Delete track 1 particular IP and add track 1 10.1.21/27. So make sure that, and also it should be map specific subnet. Okay, what is the route LAN in routing table? It should be there. See, if it is they are tracking this one 10.1.21.28, because they are if they are enabled auto summary, okay, here there is no auto summary. If it is enabled auto summary, then all route will be summarized, right? If it is present in the routing table, you have to track this exactly this value. Right now there is no auto summary given in each one, so it is planning the specific route. The track command will check the routing table. If you specify the auto summary route, you have to track accordingly. But in exam, just to use this ticket, you have to delete track 1 command and you have to add track 10. Anyway, be sure that might be they maximum Cisco won't change. If they changed it, track 1 or track 2, don't get panic. Just to check track 1 command, what the value they are tracking, whether that go and check in show routing table, the exact routing table is available in the, and also you can check show track 1, show track 2, show track 10. If track 1, it will show the route is down. If route is down means automatically route will down. If track 1 is showing route is up means the route is remains up, so it won't decrement the priority. Okay, I hope it will clear. Simple. Issue at DSW1, they issue at the track route for HSRP. You delete the track 1 command and add it track 10 command, and in the under the interface VLAN 10, mostly they will configure in VLAN 10 standby IP, then priority value will be configured, then track. Actually, this is the default track resolution for agent is 25660, that you can change by track resolution command. Okay, that is not for TShoot exam. That I will post in separate GNS3 video how to the track command will work, track resolution will work, the threshold up value and down only what it will denotes. That I will going to post it in upcoming videos. Okay, if you like the video, okay, if you like the video, just like give a like and subscribe it. And if you need a topology, if you require, you can download it from internet also. If you require from my side, just drop a mail to Dinesh26chennai@gmail.com. Okay, happy for seeing my video. If you see, okay, most of them people won't see, because if it is get bored, they will skip it and jump from one video to other video, or they will try to watch some good video person who's more skilled person. Okay, anyway, this is the exam point of view. I hope you will like this video. If you like, please subscribe it and share it as many as possible. So if you're doing so, it will be helpful for me to post more videos, and I will keep this channel will be live. I hope you all like these videos. Anyway, I didn't get any dislikes so far, so I believe that you are liking these videos, and also views response is good. So please post your queries, anything if you require, or anything I need to improve from my side, other things you what are the explanation given by me is not good, you just post a video, because I am sitting alone and you are the my audience, because I am actually speaking to you people, so might be there might be chance for mistakes. So please give your feedback, and accordingly I will try to improve myself, and I will give the better video for you people. Keep enjoying, be a network specialist. Okay. Hi James, we are going to see about the T-shoot ticket number 3. Okay, the same scenario. Client 1 is unable to reach the external website. In exam, there will be IP4 topology, because this IP4 hosting, so the IP4 topology will be there. So we are going to check this 4 of 1. Okay, the routing issue, HSRP issue, we are going to switch, and VLAN issue, VLAN, access and port channel issue, we are going to check on switches. Other issues, we are going to check on routers. Anyway, you will always start from router 4. Okay, if you are able to ping from the router 4, then there is no issue from the router end. The problem might be at switch end. So always start from router 4, and for easy troubleshooting and fix the ticketing pack. Okay, now we are going to quick view about this topology. Where is the issue? Okay, we need to find that. Let's start from R4. Okay. 209 65 200. Okay, it is not reachable from R4. And also, as you know, this U denotes routing issue. Okay, previously it was up, now it was removed. R3, go to R2. Still it is not able to reach from R2. Just try from R1. 209 65 200. See, from R1 it is not able to reach. If you go to R1, if you are not able to reach the server from R1 itself, then there might be two problems. Okay, that one might be BGP neighborship issue or netting issue. Okay, BGP neighbor issue, there might be two charts why the BGP neighbor is not coming up. One might be the wrong autonomous system, wrong neighborship address was mentioned, or let it be anyway, wrong autonomous system is not going to come in the exam. It will be wrong IP address, neighbor address, or there will be inside interface access list created on R1 router. Anyway, we don't have access on the ISP router in the client. We are having only access to the 4 routers, 2 switches, 4 switches, AS1, ASW, and DS1, SW1, DSW2, then PC2 PCs. So it's clear there's a BGP issue. Okay, so IP BGP summary. Okay, actually this is the issue in packet tracer. This is the bug. Okay, if it is state is active or ideal, in simulation you will get correct things whether the state might be active or ideal. See here, message send message received error. In that command in packet tracer we came to know this is a BGP issue. We have one more command, so IBGP neighbor, it will display correct status of the neighborship. So BGP neighbors state is active, so the BGP neighborship is not coming up. So what could be the problem? Okay, already your mind suddenly think about the neighborship issue. Yeah, exactly, neighborship issue, because see, look at that 209.56.200.226. Okay, if you could solve this issue But anyway, in exam you are not going to solve this. But anyway, we are doing in the packet research, so I'm giving some demo like how to fix the issue. Okay, it's a router autonomous system. What is the autonomous system of this router? Let me check. I think 65001. In exam, the issue is identified. The router at R1 issue at the BGP. Neighbor statement delete the 209.56 and again write the command neighbor 209.65. Okay. But let me solve this because I think in first two ticket I failed to fix the issue because it's an exam point of view. Even in my Tamil lab I did everything by solving it. Okay. But here I didn't do that. But let me start from the ticket number 3. Okay. Sorry, again I'll try to go to the BGP section, but I'm missing it. Okay. Copy it. Router BGP 65001. No. Neighbor. Then paste it. Okay, BGP adjacency came up. Okay, now you can check. So IPGP summary neighbor. Sorry. So IP BGP summary. Okay, you can see the message send, message receive. Now you are learning 4 prefixes. So IP BGP. What are the 4 prefixes? Okay. They are default to here, but it's mentioning as a 4 data. Here the 4 prefixes 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's a 3 prefixes. These are test in BGP. Okay, let me go to the scenario in exam point of view. The issue at R1, the problem at BGP. Second question, you have to select BGP. The third, delete the neighbor command 209.56. So and so. Okay, 200.41, right? 209.56, 200.41. Then sorry, 226. Okay, that is the neighborship. Here it's configured. Then configure neighbor 209.65, 200.226 with the exact neighborship. Then the neighborship was came up. Then you will be able to reach. Then you will be able to reach in 209.65, 200.241. Okay, you should be able to reach. The first packet always getting up because of course you know that it will come up in the second packet. Yeah, it's great. So you got the ticket number 3, the issue at R1, the problem could be BGP, and the third answer will be you have to delete 209. So just to check that how it will be. Some places it will be you delete 209.56. But anyway, the command is not deleting. We are going to execute no neighbor command. So in exam, that question will be like delete 209.56. So you have to choose that. Always choose the better option because the 209.56. But anyway, Cisco is open. Some questions when you are working on real lab, that it will be the word they are used to be quite confusing. So what I face the issue is the port channel. What the command they mention, execute that is a port channel trunk 10 is not allowed. VLAN 10 is not allowed. The instead of 20 and 200 is allowed. Actually, we have to allow extra 10 VLAN in that port channel 13. Okay, they specified please allow switch port trunk VLAN 10, 20, 200. Okay, sorry, allow switch port trunk allow VLAN none followed by switch port trunk VLAN 10, 20, 200. If you executed again the switch port trunk allowed VLAN none, then all VLAN it won't allow any VLAN. Allowed VLAN none. So you make quite confusing why they are giving the first line should become like this, second line. You can check other three statements. It will be something different. So try to choose the answer best near to uh, your findings and be calm, because if you wrongly selected as R2, for example, if instead of exam they issue at R1, if you in RE selected R2, still there is all the issues you identified will come BGP on neighborship autonomous, everything it will come. So but you selected instead of R1 you selected R2, so you won't get the full mark. So be fix it. Have a notepad. First identify the router, just to make a note of it, then issue, then how to rectify the issue, just to write it, then go to the simulation question tab and select the correct device and go to the next and next answer, because it will take only 5 to 6 minutes to identify the problem answer. It will take 2 to 3 minutes. Spend the time 2 to 3 minutes. Don't get panicked, because even you could identify the problem within 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, but just to spend nearly 2 minutes to answer all the three questions, because once you done click done, then you can't come back to the previous question. And also if you stuck up with the 1 or 2 second question, uh, you will get a panic, and your mind will be vanished, and you will be in, not able to answer other questions, because I faced the issue, same issue. Second question I got stuck up because they issued the IS switch. I'm able to, because it will get stuck up, because if you practiced it won't come, because without practice if you directly go with a full confidence and we stuck up with without reading the dumps and without reading the questions prepared and went to the exam, because we are paying more to the exam. So we have to confident before going to the exam. Be patient, go one by one, because 12 questions are there. There is multiple choice question is there. In between the multiple choice question will come. Anyway, we are going to see multiple choice questions as well in the end of the videos. Okay. Anyway, I think the video is going quite length. You guys will skip without watching this video, because so I will stop from here. If you like this video, just drop a mail. If you need a topology, just drop a mail to dinesh26channel@gmail.com. Okay. Happy for seeing this video. I am happy to see you all again. Okay, if you see this video full, I will be happy, but I don't know whether I made you people happy. Okay, if so, you can subscribe and tell it.
So it's clearly showing that 10.2.1.3, that is the PCIP. It's not included in NAT translation. Just check the NAT part, where 225, where it's connected IP NAT inside. Okay, you have to check that one. P NAT inside set serial 0/12.21 interface, and outside there is access group created for 30. Okay, we have to going to check IP NAT inside access links what it was added. Just see NAT traffic. Okay, NAT traffic, that is inside source IP, it's converting into outside, that is serial 0/01, that is outside. So you have to verify the show access list of standard access list of NAT underscore traffic. Okay, just check that. Here it's permit 10.1. segment was permitted, and 192.168.128, this is the helper address. No, this is some private IP address where it was used as per our diagram. As per our diagram, it was not used anywhere. but it was our thing is we have to add permit 10.2.0 255.255.0.0. That is, this is wildcard mask, so we have to add 0.0.255.2. Let me fix this issue. Config t IP access list standard NAT traffic. Copy, paste. NAT traffic permit 10.2.0.0. It's a network address, then wildcard mask 0.255.255. In exam you are not going to do these things, but anyway you just have to know what is the issue. Okay, so IP net translation. Okay, let me ping from PC now. Okay, now you are able to see NAT translation for 10.2.1.3. okay, that is ICMP packet, that is one is echo and one is reply. Okay, so you are getting NAT translated and the issue is fixed. Now the thing you have to know here is what is the issue. See, you able to reach, always try from R4. You able to reach from here, then you are not able to reach from here, then there might be issue with this between two things, maybe DSW1 or R1, that is R4 in exam point of view. Just to check that EIGRP commands and so on, so things with related to DS1 and DSW. You are able to reach from here, that is aggregation switch, you are able to reach 241, but you are not able to reach from PC. Means there is a two issue. The port security issue might come into picture, or VLAN access VLAN issue come into picture, or trunk VLAN. Trunk VLAN not allowed in this interface. If you not allow the trunk interface VLAN in this, between these two switches, you are not able to reach any IP, any of these interfaces. Okay, and you are not able to reach from your port security or VLAN or trunk issue. Any issues comes with respect to ASW1, even you not able to reach R4 interface IP also. So what we checked, we not able to reach from PC, so immediately we tried pinging the interface of R1, that is most last of interfaces. You don't have ISP router access in exam, so we pinged from R1, that interface which is connected outside, so you able to reach, and IP R1 to PC also able to reach. There is no routing issue, there is no VLAN issue, there is no trunk issue, everything is fine. The issue is only you not able to reach the public IP, so the issue should be in NAT. So we checked so IP NAT translation command, but make sure that in exam maybe this command won't work. It's a packet tracer lab, so it's work. So just immediately go to the access list and you check that whether this IP is permitted to do the NATing translation. Now the issue in the ticket is R1 faulty technology is NAT, that one is access list add permit 10.2.0.0. okay, just check this answer. Maybe sometimes they will give under access, no, they will give simple like this one. You don't need, you just choose the most appropriate answer. They may specify under standard access list NAT traffic add this IP 10.2.0.0. okay, with the wildcard mask. If they specify, just choose the most appropriate answer. They don't confuse it. Maximum they will give like this: access list add permit 10.0.0 under the standard access list NAT traffic. That's it. That's all about the ticket number 4. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed or you need a topology, just drop a mail to this mail address. I will share you the topology. There's no issue for me. You can enjoy the lab. If you like the video, please give like and share it to most of the person as possible. Help me to stay my channel active. It will help for me to build more and more videos in upcoming channels. Okay, thank you for watching full videos. Okay,
Thanks. Today we are going to see the TShoot ticket number 5. Okay, let me start. Before that, I will give you introduction maybe previous lab you people could see that, but even if you not see that, I will explain those things. See, the exam point of view, this is IP version 4, that is a layer 3 topology. You have the client 1 and 2, all the questions related with the client 1 and 2 only, it was not related to FTP servers, so just ignore them. And there will be aggregation switch 1 and aggregation switch 2, it will be mentioned in the layer 2 topology. What are the port channels are running, it will be explained over there. Distribution switch 1 and 2, which is running in the EIGRP, and some DSW2, there will be a protocol also running for YSPF version 6. The scenario will be explained in the exam. These are the 4 routers, R4, R3, R2 and R1, which is running under the YSPF, and R1 to ISP router is running in the BGP, and mixer is placed in the internet cloud. Now the question will be similar to the client 1 is not able to reach the web server 209.65.200.241. Okay. Now our aim is to sort out where is the issue. This packet tracer lab you can this can be used for practice, but in real exam point of view you can't do any changes in the routers. Yes, just you need to identify and you have to send the answer. The packet tracer lab itself, we can verify our answer whether our assumption was correct or not, our identification is correct or not. So we keep practice these things and before going to the exam. Okay. Let me start from now. See, the question is similar. Client 1 is not able to reach 209.65.200. So always start from better position, that is DSW. Okay. If you could be able to ping from DSW1, then you just come below that. That is might be problem between in ASW1 or PC. If you are able to reach from DSW1, then just to go towards upward. If you are able to reach from DSW1, the problem could be in these 4 routers. If you are not able to reach from DSW1 itself, the problem could be in PC or aggregation switch. Okay. In PC it means the dhcp IP is not taking the PC, but anyway, dhcp question is not anymore in this new TShoot exam, so no need to worry about that. Okay, let me start from here. 209.65.200. So you're not able to reach, so the problem might be in R4. Just to go to R4, 209.65.200, so you're not able to reach here. So you can do one more thing. If you identify and the problem is not in R4, just to try to reach the up interface of R4 209.65.200. Be able to reach till from here, so the problem is only R4. So you can directly jump to R1, because if you see that here, you will be able to reach the R2 final interface. Sorry, 200 up to 220. This is the ISP router. So you not able to reach the ISP router. So till R1 there is no issue, but after that R1 the packet is not going to internet cloud, so the problem should be in R1. So we could easily identify the problem and we can go directly to R1. This type of troubleshooting will help you to avoid the time consumption in the lab, because you have to be finish all the certificates within 2.5 hours. So you could be reduce the timing per ticket less than 10 minutes. You should not take more than 10 minutes for any. Just check, not able to reach from here itself. So if you are not able to reach the web server from first or router itself, then you couldn't be able to reach from all other routers. So the problem is clear, it was in R1. What could be the problem? If it is R1, you are not able to reach R1, the problem would be in BGP. Okay. You can check in summary, but here you won't get any data because this is a packet tracer bug. If you know that state is mentioning that is prefix, it denotes that BGP neighborship was up. Okay, it should be active or ideal. Okay, and to denote it was down. Okay, let me go to BGP neighbors. So it's showing that it's active. So this router is not up. What could be the problem? That would be the two problems in example. One would be the BGP neighborship is of access list. Let me check the BGP share. Go to the BGP. First, this is the BGP router interface. What is the neighbor? 209.65.220 is right. Remote AX 206 right. They are advertised this IP address and they advertise the entire subnet mask. Okay. Then what could be the issue? Okay. Access system. What is the interface the BGP was configured? You can go to the interface level. 0/0/1, right? Yeah, this is a connected to ISP. You can look at it here. There is the inside towards insert from outside from internet to R1 router. There is a security list config. That is IP access to X security was config. What is the X security? So access list. Maybe see extended IPs. It was allowing host only the web server. 209.65.200.241. If you be able to establish the neighborship, how could you reach the web server which is beyond the ISP router? So the issue over here is you have to allow that neighborship IP as well to establish the BGP neighborship. So access list extended. Oh, sorry, it should be IP access first. Here it should be extended. IP got all of the entire subnet is 200 and 224. See, the neighborship has came. See, message is received and also message is sent. So now you will be able to reach. Problem could be solved. First packet output is going to the switch, then it will. Okay. Now you got the answer, but in exam you can't do such things to verify. You have to go to suddenly you have to capture where the issue was and you have to identify the issue and you have to now you know what is the issue. So you can verify it by here. See what is the answer one. But answer one nothing but where is the problem. Okay. Just click answer one, it should come R1. Yeah, the problem is R1, right? Got it. What it was related to? It related to IP version 4 layer 3 security or access list or in BGP. Choose the most appropriate, but here it is related to access list, so it will become IP version layer 3 security. Version 4 layer 3 security. What could be the problem? What could be the corrective action can be taken to avoid this? You have to allow the entire subnet 224/24 because it should also reach. Okay, you put, but anyway, if you put now as per scenario 224/30 also it works because you are allowing this to IP. Already this IP was allowed with respect to host. But the thing is, in exam they won't ask like 30 subnet. It should be removing that no IP permit the host and you got all of the entire thing. Choose the most appropriate answer. Here issue is the answer is given the permit IP 265.200.224 0.0.0.3 permit ID. This could be the answer. See, here allow the missing. It's not a missing root, it's missing access list. Okay, this should be the entire subnet. So it will send the allow packet and it will accept and it will respond for that. And it will establish the BGP neighborship. And you once the BGP neighborship was established, then you could be able to reach the web server, that is 2.9.65. So I think, I hope you will enjoy this video. Still, that could be the problem related to voice in the communication. Anyway, let me try to improve this. If you like this video, just a drop out. Like this video, just a drop. Anyway, if you watched till the end of this video, I hope I can see the meeting process. That's it. Till this video and then I couldn't see the mates. Anyway, thanks for watching. Done. Bye.
We are going to see the TShoot ticket number 6. Okay, this is a IP version for lately topology. Just we can go to the packet tracer tab. Okay, see, this is the IP version for topology. We will start from, you just split into two sections, that is router and switch. Let we start from pinging from R4. In exam also you have the similar type of approach to short out the time. See, I'm pinging that IP from router 4. If I able to reach from router 4, then just go to aggregation switch, PC and distribution switch. If I am not able to reach from R4, then just go towards R3, R2 and R1. So this side it's 4, this side it's 3. So this could be the R4, could be the center point. Okay, so just in exam also you start from here. That is, try to reach the IP, that is a web server IP from R4. Okay, if you able to reach, go to R3, R2 and R1. From there, sorry, if you able to reach, just go to distribution switch and aggregation switch and PC. If you're not able to reach, just go to R3, then go to R2, then go to R1, then you could find out the problem. Okay, so you able to reach from R1, so there is no issue from R1 to R4 to R1. Okay, now I'm going to the distribution switch. Let me ping the web server IP from here. 241. I able to reach, so there is no switch issue in distribution switch as of now. Okay, let me ping from here. Able to reach from, yeah, you able to reach from aggregation switch as well. So where is the issue? Just ping from IP. Yeah, that is PC. Ping 209 65 200 241. Just observe the result. See, the reply was 10.2.1. This is the VLAN IP. So where you are getting the IP for this PC? It's in distribution switch. So what is the thing is, it's able to reach till distribution switch. From there, this packet is not forwarding to web server. So the issue is the packet is reaching till this distribution switch. After that, it is not going back to web server. But from web server, from distribution switch, you able to reach the web server. So what could stopping this PC to reach web server? So it's clearly stating that the packet is getting dropped, but distribution switch it could not able to forward this specific IP to web server. So first thing we should check the access list. Yeah, see, there is test1 access list created and the deny rule. There is a matching for packet. So just now we ping that IP. So this is the reason that test1 access list is blocking this 10.21.3 in distribution switch. But in exam this question it won't come. In exam you will get it VLAN access map. Anyway, later I will explain that one. This is for your practice here. If you go and see the VLAN interface, this access group map. See this access group. It's mapped with respect to VLAN 10. So removing that could solve this issue, right? Base VLAN 10. No. The success list is there, but I didn't remove the access list. I just removed the access group which was mapped, right? You could be able to ping now. First packet will get dropped. See, this is the tricky question exam. I didn't remove the access list. Even you can remove the access list, okay, if there is no statement matching these two. If I remove these two things, for example, go to the access list and remove this deny, it will work. But in exam you have to see the most appropriate option, like that removing this test one. See, exam what you will get, let me explain. See, this is the answer. Answer 1 is distribution switch, right? Yeah, distribution switch. Answer 2, what is the issue? It's related to access list, right? But in exam you will get it. This is the answer you got to choose. VLAN access map or VLAN access list. Okay, it is not like access list IP version 4 security. You should not choose IP version 4 security. You have to choose this one. So be clear on that, because in exam it won't get it in first, it will be in the downstairs. So if it is second or third, you are getting IP version 4 security. If you choose that one, and might be you will not get the answer in that thing, because if IP version 4 security, it will be answer related to the R1 access list and other access list you will get. So you won't get that answer. You could, there is a possibility for failing this one. You may choose the wrong answer for with respect to this question. So this should be the exam. Just see, it was mentioned faulty technology. You have to scroll down. You have to scroll down in exam to get this VLAN access list. What could be the third answer? It should be, you should remove the VLAN. In exam you have to remove the filter, VLAN filter, not access map. Okay, you have to, this is the command. There will be exam, you will be configured like this. Oh, there will be VLAN filter test one will be created, and there will be VLAN access map will be created. Access map permit 10, the sequence it will deny the 10.2.1.3, then permit sequence 20 will drop the 10.2.1.4 packet, then perm 3 it will 10.2.1.0 it will forward this packet. See, similar thing you will get. They will call under this VLAN access map 10, VLAN access map 20, this is VLAN access map 30. Then all this VLAN access map will be grouped into VLAN filter list. Here we are choose this one. See, answer you will get this one. You will get such a things. VLAN access map test 1 10 action will be dropped. Match IP address 10. This is the access list created with the text 1. VLAN access map 20 action will be dropped. What it need to be match IP address 20, that is 20 access list 10.2.3. Third one is 3 action will be forward the match IP address 30, then implicitly forward. See, in exam you have to remove this one. If you remove this one, all it will get removed. Sometimes they will in exam they will show that remove the VLAN access map 10. So if you choose this one, still 20 is there, and then still 10.1.2.1.4 could not able to reach that one. So this best answer will be this one. Remove this one, so it will both the PCs can reach the web server. So there won't be any issue. The question with related to this one is, the answer is you have to remove this no VLAN filter list test one. Okay. Thanks for watching this video. I think this video the voice issue could be, I think it was solved. If still you are facing the voice issue, please drop a message, drop a mail to me. My mail ID is dinesh26chennai@gmail.com. If you like this video, please like it and share to someone. Anyway, one good thing so far is I didn't get any dislikes. Even I didn't get any like, there's no issue. So please drop a mail to dinesh26.chennai@gmail.com. Please like and share it. Thanks for watching the video. All the best for your TShoot certification. Hello, we are going to see the ticket number 7 for TShoot lab. Okay, this is the IP version 4 layer 3 topology. Client 1 and 2 is actually it's connected to aggregation switch. From aggregation switch it is connected to distribution switch. From distribution switch it would connect to R4, then R3, R2 and R1, then ISP router, then the web server is placed in the ISP cloud. Okay, the scenario will be the same. The client 1 is unable to reach the external web server. Okay, it will be always same question, we asking each and every questions. We have to troubleshoot why this issue is happen. So always split into two category. First is layer 2, then layer 3. Okay, if you suspecting that issue with the layer 3, just start from R4 or you can start from DSW1. Okay, that is distribution switch. Okay, if you able to reach from distribution switch, then the issue will be in aggregation switch or PCs. If you're not able to reach from distribution switch, then you should go R4, R3, R2 and R1. First to locate which router you are facing the issue. Once you located the issue, the devices where the issue is occurring, then you have to find the faulty technology due to which technology the issue was happened. Might be HSRP or BGP or routing, HRP, passive interface, neighbor issue or VLAN issue, port security or transport, anything might be. So then what action might be taken to solve the problem? Okay, let me start from distribution switch now. Okay, only I'm going to use ping command. I'm not at all going to use the traceroute command, because if you sometimes in exam the traceroute command won't work, so don't try to. Always the ping is the best solution. You can identify the issue where it was happening. See, I'm able to reach from distribution switch to the pro, so problem might be in aggregation switch or PC. Okay, let me check in aggregation switch whether I am able to reach from aggregation switch. See, from aggregation switch also I am able to reach. So go to the PC one. Okay, check whether IP ticket. But here one thing I need to clear: there is no dhcp ticket for the new version, so you no need to worry about the dhcp issues. But here IP was not released. Okay, so you don't suspect that might be dhcp issue, because dhcp issue ticket was not anymore in 300 305. So let me go to aggregation switch, and also you can check it here. It was assigned as a DHP, but maximum all ticket was assigned as a static only. So this command it won't help you. If you see this, there will be still IP will be there, but you're not able to reach 209 and 200 or 241 from PC1. So here you can use the trace route where the packet is getting dropped. Why? The packet is still aggregation switch able to reach, but you're not able to reach from aggregation switch, right? Sorry, from PC you're not able to. The best thing is you can find out, you can try to reach is the minimum of, just let me take R4. Okay, so IP interface brief. So IP interface brief. See, this is I fast Ethernet 0/0 is connected to fast Ethernet 0. Okay, let's try to reach 10.1.4.5 to identify whether the issue might be aggregation switch or distribution switch. See, pin 10.1.4.5. See, you're not able to reach this interface IP also. So even the packet is not moving out. Okay, you're not able to reach here also. So the issue might be here or here. You can check here because here VLAN all VLAN released here, right? VLAN configuration is done in distribution switch, right? This is a VLAN 10. VLAN 10 IP is released. To try to reach the gateway. You try to check the gateway. This is the gateway, right? Standby. This is the gateway. Okay, this is HSR IP. So I try to reach 10.2.1.25. Ping 10.2.1.254. It's a directly the VLAN IP is released by distribution switch. Okay, so you're not able to reach the distribution switch from PC also. So the problem is clear. It is in aggregation switch. Okay, what might be the problem? Even the PC is not able to reach the distribution switch. There might be two issues there. So trunk port might be not properly configured between aggregation switch and distribution switch, or VLAN was not properly configured in aggregation switch or port security. Okay, let me check. So first we will check whether VLAN is configured with respect to, yeah, VLAN is configured. First Ethernet is 0. Okay, VLAN is properly configured. Okay, the port is trunk port is properly configured for port channel 13 and port channel 14. We identify the problem, but still we will check that what is the port channel configuration done. Port channel 13 and 23. Port channel 13 and 23, there is no allowed VLAN, so it was allowed for all VLAN, so there is no trunk issue. VLAN is correctly mapped, there is no. Then the port security, the issue is due to port security. Okay, you can check here. So IP interface brief. See, it's showing administratively down. Why? It's a violation happens, so port is automatically moved to administratively down. Actually, in things we will see the error disabled, but this packet tracer won't support the what are the ports are going in error disabled. So let me remove the first Ethernet 0/1. Let me remove for both things. First Ethernet 0/1 and 2. Okay, now port security. Okay, just to delete the port security. No switch port security, right? No switch port security. shut down. No, shut the port should come up, right? So IP interface audio. Yeah, port was came. Okay, sure. Just check that whether sticky mac was removed, port security was removed. So this command is not ineffective. Okay, even we can delete this one. Even we can remove this command will it will start work. Okay. Okay. First packet that way always it will show our packet is done. Okay. We can clear this. This is a packet. Even port security is not in use. This command is no use in real time. If port security was disabled, this command is there is no effect of this command. Okay, port security is not there, but it's a packet tracer bug. So we will delete this command also. Interface fast Ethernet 0/1. No. Switch port. Sorry. Actually, it was copied the YouTube video. That's why it's getting just copy, paste, shut down. No, shut down. Okay. Okay. Now it was started paging, right? Ping 209.65.200. You will have to first packet it will get dropped due to the up resolution. The next you will get it. Next packet you will get it. So the issue was solved. Now the problem about the ticket is in aggregation switch one, right? Just answer one. Yeah, that is aggregation switch one. What is the issue? What might be the issue? What is a faulty technology? That is a port security. Okay, that is IP version 4. That is a switch port security. Okay, the second answer you got to choose the switch port security. Okay, if mostly it will come switch port security only, it won't come, it may be layer 3 layer 4 security related issue. Okay, second answer that what is a faulty action? Delete the port security, right? Proper enter mode interface, no switch port security, shutdown and no shutdown. But this answer is right. You no need to delete that port security sticky MAC address sticky, because it was used as sticky MAC address. The issue is if switch port security is disabled, automatically it will consider support security was not enabled with that port. It's a packet tracer bug. That's why we removed that MAC address command, that is binding MAC address, and we sort out the issue. Now the ticket was over. This ticket is related to port security. See, if the problem is in aggregation switch, there would be three problems with that. One is a VLAN was not properly configured with fast Ethernet 0/1 or 2. Then trunk port, that is a port channel 13. Port channel 13, these two ports, port channel 13, these two ports was not allowed that VLAN 10. Okay, might be the VLAN 10 is not allowed at aggregation switch or distribution switch, that you can troubleshoot and you can easily identify. But no more dhcp ticket, so no need to worry about the dhcp issue. If the PC is not able to reach the web server, try to reach R4 minimum interfaces, then R3 interface or R2. Then if your R4 interface itself, it's not nearest interface itself not reachable, then problem is in distribution switch or aggregation switch. Even the gateway is not reachable, then the problem may be these two switches. Okay, so it was confirmed this one. This issue was sorted out. Okay, this is the ticket for. If you like this video, please like it and share to as many as possible. If you have any queries, just drop a mail to Dinesh26 Chennai@gmail.com. Okay, thanks for watching full video. Bye. Hi, now we are going to see the ticket number 8. Okay, this is the topology diagram. Okay, I think you guys will know about complete scenario of this tissue ticket. So I'm directly jumping into the troubleshooting scenario. So as I said earlier, always split into two categories. That is layer 2 and layer 3. If you are starting from R4, try to reach this web server IP. If you are able to reach from R4, then just go below, that is distribution switch and aggregation switch and PC. If you are not able to reach from R4 itself, then just go to R3, R2 and R1. Okay. Now I am going to ping that IP from R4. Okay. Ping. I'm not going to use any commands other than ping, because this is the best thing, best command to identify the issue. Okay. See, I'm able to reach from R4, so there is no issue from R4, R3, R2 and R1. Okay, so I'm just coming back to distribution switch. Okay, 2.965 200.241. Okay, I'm able to reach, so there is no issue from distribution switch also. Aggregation switch. See, I'm able to reach from aggregation switch also. So there is no issue in trunk port also. So there is a two possibilities. If you are able to reach from aggregation switch and you are not able to reach from PC, there is only the two solution, two issue. Might be port security or VLAN interface. Okay. If you want to know it's a port security issue, you can check this one. See, these two ports are showing up, so there is no port security issue. So it should be the VLAN issue. Okay, just to go to fast Ethernet 0/1. See, there is no VLAN was configured. Port was configured as access port, but VLAN was not configured. What is the command to configure the VLAN? Okay, see, VLAN 1 and VLAN 2. Here also it's not configured. That is 0/1 and 0/2 also not configured. Before that, its issue was identified. Okay, anyway, I will show you from here, because we not able to reach from here because the issue is VLAN was not configured correctly on aggregation switch. Okay, the issue was actually the faulty device, it's aggregation switch 1. Faulty technology, it's a VLAN. Okay, the VLAN. What is the cumulative action to correct this issue? Switch port access VLAN 10. Okay, be sure that switch port access VLAN 10. I'm going to solve this issue by config t interface range fast ethernet 0/1 2 switch port access VLAN 10. See, be sure, because there will be one more action will be given, one more answer will be given in the option, that is switch port mode access VLAN 10. So you might get confused whether I need to configure switch port mode access VLAN 10 or switch port access VLAN 10. Switch port access VLAN 10 is the correct command to configure the VLAN. Switch port mode access is to configure that port as access port. Okay, because it's quite confused, because if it is frequently using this command, it will be known, but if in exam point of view directly attending the exam, that there will be confusion whether I need to select the option is switch port mode access VLAN 10 or switch port access VLAN 10. Okay, see, now it's configured. Okay, now you can see. Okay, you should be able to reach 209.69 241, because right now we configure VLAN 10 on the switch, right? Just to go, yeah, still dhcp was not taken, that's why it's not being. I have renewed it. Now your IP was taken. Now you're able to reach the show. Okay, but anyway, static IP will be configured in the exam. No need to check whether dhcp is taking or not. Okay, the issue was solved. Let me check the answer. Okay, faulty device is aggregation switch 1, faulty technology is VLAN. Corrective action to solve the problem is just enter interface range fast ethernet 0/1 and 2 and configure switch mode access VLAN. Okay, answer 1. Okay, that's aggregation switch 1. Answer 2, wrong switch port access VLAN configuration. Okay, that it will be in exam, it will be given as a layer 3 or layer 4 security, okay, or access VLAN. Okay, in answer 2 will be just choose the appropriate answer which is related to the VLAN, because so many options will be given. The BGP, EIGRP, redistribution, IP version 4, 6, layer 3 security, then access list. Access list also come into IP version 3, 4 layer security. Even this access VLAN also come into IP version 3, 4. That is IP version 4. That is layer 3, IP version 4 security. Then if it is given switch port access related to access VLAN, you just choose that access VLAN. If it is given layer 3 IP version 4 security, then choose that answer. Then answer 3. Okay. Interface range fast Ethernet 0/1 switch port access VLAN 10. Yeah. Okay. See, its answer will be aggregation switch 1. Answer 2 will be VLAN. You have to select the VLAN. Then you have to make sure that this is a switch port access VLAN. In option they will give switch port mode access VLAN 10 also. So please more careful on such a tricky question. Okay. Thanks for watching this full video. Okay, if you like this video, just give like and drop a mail to Dinesh26 Chennai at gmail.com. Thanks for watching full video. Please provide your feedback on voice. I think mostly the people are saying that there is a voice issue, but I still looking on it, but I'm not able to rectify it. But anyway, no issue. If you are feeling that voice is not clear, just put it on mute and just observe what steps I am doing to fix this ticket. Okay, thank you for watching this video. We are going to see the TShoot CCNP TShoot 30135 ticket number 9. Okay, as I stated earlier, we are going to divide into two sections, that is routing and that is layer 3 and layer 2. First let me check by pinging that server IP from router R4. Ping 209.65.200.241. I able to reach. So let me come back to distribution switch. Okay, ping 209.65.200.241. Okay, I am able to reach from here. So just I am going back to aggregation switch. Ping 209.65.200.241. Okay, I'm trying to ping from that aggregation switch. I'm able to reach. Okay, just go to PC IP config. See, actually in real exam you won't get this IP because dhcp ticket is not anymore. Okay, anyway this device is not getting the IP. This is the dhcp server which is going to release the IP. Anyway, let me check first the issue related, whether related to VLAN or port security or trunk port. Then we move forward to whether it's dhcp server issue. Okay, let me check from here. You are not getting the dhcp. What might be the issue? Okay, so if you are not getting the proper IP from here, you can't check because you won't ping any interface. Okay, even you can't ping the gateway also. So there is a two issues there. Sorry, three issue. Okay, what could be the three issue? One is related to access VLAN which was mapped to interface fast Ethernet 0/0 and 0/1 and aggregation switch. Second point will be port security configured on this fast Ethernet 0/0 and fast Ethernet 0/1. Both the ticket already we solved. So the next thing is go to the port channel on aggregation switch. Just we need to check the port channel status. Okay, this is the two port channel 13 and port channel 23 configure. On the aggregation switch we have to check that these two interfaces the port channel is configured right or not. Okay, let me go to the first one. See, interface port channel 13 switch port trunk allowed VLAN 120 and 200. See, what is our PC VLAN? It's a VLAN 10, but here it was configured 120 and 200. So the problem is we are not configured the VLAN on port channel 31. It was not allowing that VLAN 10. So this PC is not getting IP address from the dhcp server which is located remotely. So this port should be trunk, because trunk port will allow all the VLANs until you are specifying the allowed VLAN. If you are specifying the allowed VLAN, it will act as a trunk. Still it will allow only the specific VLANs 120 and 200. Other than these VLANs, it will drop the packets any other VLAN. So how you can rectify this issue? Port channel 13 and 20. Okay, you need to configure interface port channel 13 switch port. See, two method you can use. I'm just going to remove all the VLAN. Okay, then you can add only the 10 VLAN and 200, because 200 is a management VLAN and 2020 is the FTP server VLAN. Okay, the FTP server aggregation switch, right? So VLAN, see, the 20 VLAN is configured for FTP. Okay, anyway in exam we are not going to look this one. Anyway I checked it. I am going to allow 20 and 200 is a management VLAN. You can do in two ways. No switch port trunk allowed VLAN none. Okay, because just to remove all the VLANs. Okay, then switch port trunk allowed VLAN 10 comma 10 is a this VLAN 20 comma 200. I'm just specifying this one, but our aim is if you allowed only the 10 VLAN also it's sufficient to sort out this ticket. But in exam point of view you have to be configure all this necessary VLANs which was in architect, which is 10 is for this PC, 20 for that FTP, 200 is a management VLAN. Okay, similarly I'm configure the port channel 23 also. Face port channel 23 switch port trunk allowed VLAN none switch port trunk allowed VLAN 10 comma 20 comma 200. Okay, just to go and check whether it start reflecting right. Switch port trunk VLAN is. Similarly you can check in the distribution switch also. Port channel 13 it should be Yeah, yeah, there is no, it's simply run. So it's allowing all the VLANs. Okay, not specific VLAN. Okay, it's allowed all the VLANs, so no issue. Just to go back, IP configuration, just request the DHCP. Actually this is thing. Your bug is there because it's, even you reconfigure, I have to interface range fast ethernet 0/19 to, let me check what is the port channel summary. So ether channel, oh sorry, it should be, so ether channel summary. Okay, 21 and 22. Config D interface range fast ethernet 0/19 to 22. Shutdown, no shutdown. It should obtain the IP address. Okay, let me configure here itself. See, this is VLAN 10 adjacency. You can go and check whether DHCP IP is released or not, because this is R4 is releasing the DHCP, right? See, this is released. Okay, this IP is released, but here the IP is not, we are not getting the IP address from here. See, this IP was released here, so there is no issue. It should get the IP address here as well. Okay, okay. Oh sorry, I switched off the port, right? It should get this IP address from here. Okay, it's not auto. This is not an issue. Okay, DHCP is taken. I restart the PC. IP address. It should get the IP address. You got the DHCP for this one. You can try from here. 209.60.200.241. Okay, we are able to reach this one. I think I did something. Interface, algorithm settings, global. What is the issue? IP config. This IP address is not taken. Okay. Device is powered off. Okay. Okay. Anyway, let me see the answer for this one. Okay, answer is the trunk VLAN issue, right? DHCP. So IP interface leaf. We are connected this interface in fast Ethernet. See, its port is showing down. Config T interface fast Ethernet 0/1 shutdown, no shut. See, the port is not coming up. That's why it's not taking the IP. Okay, port is showing down. Maybe we can reconnect the cable and let me try. We got to connect the cable connected to that port. Okay, fast Ethernet useless. Why this is creating the issue? Still port is showing down. Config T interface fast Ethernet 0/1 shut, no shut. Still the port is not showing up. Still it shoots down only. Settings. Interface. Okay, let it be. Maybe hardware issue. We can ignore this one. See, let me go for that answer. The question is related to we are going somewhere else. Anyway, this is related to TShoot ticket. Okay, this is a port channel 13 issue. The issue is the aggregation switch. The port channel 13 and port channel 23. The VLAN 110, 120 and 200 was allowed. That's a VLAN 10. It was not allowed. Client PC1, PC2. So we executed the command switch port trunk allowed VLAN none, and then allowed only the VLAN the 10, 20 and 200. Okay, the answer one is ticket 9. Answer one is aggregation switch. Okay, wrong switch to switch connectivity. Maybe it will in exam it will come like port channel issue. Okay, the port channel issue, you have to select the appropriate answer. Port channel issue. Then what is the curative action to solve the problems? Executed VLAN 1, allowed the VLAN 10 need to be added. This can be done by executing the switch port trunk allowed VLAN, and after that you have to be specify what are the VLANs need to be allowed. Work only relevance VLAN and trunk as follows. switch put trunk allowed VLAN and then switch put trunk allowed VLAN. See here it was specified as 1, 10 and 200. I allowed 10, 20 and 200. VLAN 1 is nothing but default VLAN. You just choose the appropriate answer. The VLAN 10 should be allowed. Even 200 is not allowed or 1 is not allowed is not an issue. 10 should be allowed to solve this problem. The client, then only client 1 PC1 will be able to reach this the web server. I hope you all enjoy this ticket. So if you like this, you can just give a like and share to the video, and please provide your feedback on it. If you like this video, you can even you didn't like the video, just give dislike and provide your comments so that I can improve myself. I am also just a learner. I keep trying myself to improve my networking skill, as well as it will helpful if you give the feedback, uh, and also it will get these TShoot tickets will help for you to clear the exam. So please watch video fully and just to practice it, and just to get clear this certification. Bye. Thank you. Hi, we are going to see the ticket number 10 for the TShoot exam. Okay, you guys all know about the topology. This is the layer 3 topology. Okay, we are going to troubleshoot in two sections. That is, we try to reach from R4. If we able to reach the web server from R4, then there is no issue from R3, R2 and R1. So we'll come to distribution switch and we will check it by pinging the web server IP. Then we will go to aggregation switch and we check by pinging the web server IP. This is the method we are following in the entire TShoot tickets to identify where the issue is. First we have to isolate the issue. The issue is occurring between the which two devices, and you have to identify which device exactly the issue was, and you have, once you identify the device, then you have to identify the faulty technology. The issue is related to which technology, that is routing, switching, access list, NATing, so on so. Then you have to take steps to curative action to solve the problem. Okay, but in TShoot exam you can't execute any type of commands on the router and switches. You just only you have to select the answer. Okay, let me start from R4. Ping 209.65.200.241. Okay, we are able to reach from here. Okay, then there is no issue in R4, R3, R2 and R1. So we will come back to distribution switch 1. 209.65.200.241. See, here you are not able to ping the 209.65.200.241. So the issue between distribution switch and R4. Let me check whether we learned the route. See, you are learned route 10.1.48 through port channel, that is through distribution switch 2. Then another distribution switch, another route also learned via distribution switch only. Okay, so we can confirm that there is no route was learning through distribution switch 1 from R4. We are learning the 2 EIGRP route through port channel 12, because the distribution switch 2 also the EIGRP is running, distribution switch 1 also EIGRP is running, R4 is also the EIGRP is running. The scenario, these routers R1, R2 and all OSPF is running. So there is no route learned through EIGRP. Let me check the EIGRP neighborship. So next thing is we have to check the EIGRP neighbor. Okay, see, this is through port channel. Okay, 10.2.1, 2.2.2 is VLAN. Okay, so it's confirmed that there is no EIGRP neighborship was formed between R4 and distribution switch. Where is the problem? Problem might be here Distribution switch problem might be R4. Let me go to R4. See, this is the problem. In distribution switch 1, EIGRP neighborhood was running as 10, that is autonomous system number is 10. But in R4, they enabled process ID as a 1. Okay, let me go to the EIGRP section. See, this is the issue. You have to be configured. See, even redistribution they are used EIGRP 10 only, but enabling on EIGRP, how we are going to solve this problem? By changing the autonomous system number. See, here we are solving the entire configuration we need to done, because it won't work. For example, in no router EIGRP 1, okay, router EIGRP 10. This is the solution for ticket, but if you configure this way it won't work. You know why? You can't solve this problem. See, there is no route advertised. Okay, even this route was not learned here. See, the EIGRP was enabled, but there is no neighbor was established. That's why I copied this one. First we will advertise this one. We'll advertise this route. Config router EIGRP 10. Neighborship is right. Then redistribute, because other routers are running in OSPF, so this router is mid router. It is redistributing OSPF to EIGRP and EIGRP to OSPF. Then no auto summary. Now you can check in distribution switch. See, fast Ethernet 0/1, that is connected to R4. Route was learned. The EIGRP neighbors was formed, so you learned. This route denotes it was redistributed. These are OSPF routes redistributed into EIGRP. Okay, see, these routes are learned via 0/1 and port channel 12. So this issue was solved. Okay, solution for this ticket is issue at R4. Yeah, right. Answer 2. The next is you got to select IP version, EIGRP routing. The third one you need to be more concentrate, because they will trick you whether in distribution switch you can change AS1 instead of changing R4 AS1 to 10. In distribution switch also, if you change AS10 to AS1 still it works, but you need to make sure that distribution switch 2 also it's running EIGRP 10 autonomous system, distribution switch 1 also running EIGRP autonomous system as 10. So it's better to change R4 as a 1 to 10, because it's a one time work. If you want to change one, then you have to change in all three. But in exam the answer should be EIGRP 1 to, yeah, that is autonomous system EIGRP 1 to EIGRP 10 in router R4. Okay, see, change EIGRP in R4 from 1 to 10 to match EIGRP and number DSP. Just to read this one. Even I share this TShoot exam to everyone, so you can click the answer button and you can verify these things. Okay, but this and all not get this is because we are going to find answer. This is not much big troubleshooting. Topology, EIGRP interface, protocols and all not get. It's automatically you will came to know if it is EIGRP 10, it's EIGRP 10. Then the issue is at autonomous system number. Okay, if you like this video and the voice is good, I hope the voice issue clear, but still I am not sure. Anyway, if you enjoy this video, please give like and share as many as possible. And the end of this 16 tickets, I'm going to provide you one video. That is, I'm not going to solve the issue. I'm going to identify the issue in a quick manner. How we are going to solve the 16 tickets within 1 hour. So you have to practice in such a way to take the exam, because in exam point of view you are not going to do any changes on the router. You are going to select only the answer. So keep check all the running config how it was working. See the scenario you should understand. Aggregation switch and distribution switch 1, these two ports are running in port channel 13. These two switches are running in port channel 23. Anyway, these port channels are not going to come in relate in exam point of view. Exam point of view, you are going to consider only port channel 13. Okay, if you take the aggregation switch 1, there might be only the 3 issue: port security, then access VLAN, then trunk port. That's all about the aggregation switch 1. Then distribution switch, so far I think we don't see any issue related to distribution switch. R4, right now we saw the IP version EIGRP, that is routing issue. Okay, then R1, the BGP issue will come, access list will come, NATing issue will come. R2, the authentication issue will come. So we will going to see all the summarized ticket, how shortly we will fix the issue, identify the issue by seeing the ticket. Because in exam you will get a 13 tickets. If you spend 10 to 12 minutes for each ticket, then you will be out of time. So you have to finish all the tickets. Each ticket maximum you have to spend 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, some ticket will take 12 minutes because you are able to reach from year to year, then you are not able to reach. Suddenly you will get a panic and you don't know how to do the exam. That is a NATing issue or access list. So without practice you are directly attending the exam, then you need to take extra care on each topology, each verification commands. As of now, the IP ping, IP command and show run command. Even show, you no need to go anything. If you read the complete topology, you know the complete architecture, the show run command is the best command. Will help you to fix the issue in the exam. Okay, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, subscribe and just inform to your friends. And if you want to give any feedback, just to drop a mail or comment it. Okay, I'm expecting comments from you. See, everyone is giving good comments. So far I didn't get any bad comments, but anyway, still if you give the comments to improve myself, it will helpful for me to practice more and improve my skills, as well as it will helpful for you to improve your skills. Thank you for watching this video. Hi, we are going to see the TShoot ticket number 16. This is the last ticket we are going to see in for dumps, that is to clear the TShoot exam. Okay, and one more view, we have this the IPv6 ticket. Okay, look at the question here. R1 loopback address, that is 2026 and 111:1. Do not able to reach this 128-bit address from DSW2. To look at this, it is not in client 1 or client 2, it is not from distribution switch. So the ticket is straight away saying that you are not able to ping the R1's loopback interface address from distribution switch to. So the tickets start from here. Okay, let me check from here. Ping this IP. Anyway, it's not able to reach. Anyway, we will ping from here to confirm it. Okay, you're not able to reach it. As usual, we should. If you're not able to reach from here, just go towards upward and ping. Actually, I used to do it from R4, but it will able to reach from R4. That's why I'm coming down. Okay, so it's clearly saying that the problem at between R4 and R3, that is distribution switch 1, might be in because the roots are not learning to distribution switch to go to that R1. C rip root. Any roots learn within fast Ethernet 0/4. This is rip root. I think that is the interface it's connected. R4. Let me check. So IP interface brief. See, fast Ethernet 0/1. So these commands are not coming. Let me check what interface it's connected to. DSW2. You want to check that. See, fast Ethernet 0/14 of 0/1. You can observe here you are not learning any root from this. All it's learning from 24, that is fast Ethernet 0/24. That is this all roots you are learning through RIP from distribution switch 1. That is through distribution switch 1 you are learning this root through RIP. But why not you are learning these roots from these interfaces where the RIP was enabled? Here OSPF was enabled, RIP was enabled. Let me go to R4. So it means that there is a IPv6, you know that the redistribution issue, because it's a not wrong autonomous system number. RIP there is no autonomous system number. Okay, RIP they are using the IPv6 RIP here. Let's see what type of RIP configuration done here. IPv6 RIP. The name they used to call RIP_zone. Okay, they enabled it on loopback 14. They enabled RIP. Okay, they enabled RIP on fast Ethernet 0/1. 0 also they enabled it. Okay, they enabled on this fast Ethernet 0/0 RIP, and loopback interface they enabled RIP. Okay, we no need to concentrate this one. See, concentrate on these two parts. They enabled IPv6 OSPF, the process ID 6, and they configure router ID and log adjacent systems. So already they enabled IP OSPF 6 on the respective interfaces. Okay, they advertised loopback 4 with area 34 in IPv6. That's the only interface which is facing towards R3. Okay, and loopback interface advertised in RIP. But still you are not learning any routes from R4 to distribution switch 2. The reason behind is, see, you need to redistribute. Whenever you're using two different protocols, you need to redistribute mutually from one to another. Here they redistributed OSPF into RIP, but they didn't redistribute RIP into OSPF. That's what we are going to do. IPv6 router OSPF 6 redistribute RIP. What is the name? Sorry, didn't copy proper. redistribute, copy, rip zone, then you got to specify metric. Metric, let it be any one or two. Okay, redistribute, connected, it's efficient. Now we go to DSW. Let me check whether you have done any. Yeah, still you are learning R4 only, because the thing is all the redistributed route into distribution switch only, and the distribution switch one will redistribute because the RIP was enabled in 24 interface only, not towards connected to R4. Okay. Let ping the given IP now 2026.102.1. Yeah, and the issue actually the thing is RIP is enabled on these interfaces. So this is learning the RIP route from this interface, that is fast Ethernet 0/1 only the internet. It's not learning any route of OSPF through. And distribution switch 1, so distribution switch not learned any route of OSPF version 3 route through RIP, so it is not redistributing here. So now the RIP route is redistributed to OSPF 1. Previously the OSPF route was under OSPF, the RIP route is not redistributed, but under RIP the OSPF was redistributed. So you were able to learn the OSPF routes, but the router R1 not able to learn the OSPF routes. That is the thing even I didn't notice in initial of the ticket. It's not an issue. After redistributing the RIP routes into OSPF, the R1 able to see this route, the distribution switch 1, distribution switch 2 routes. So it can reply the packet because it knows the routes where to forward it. Previously this R1 didn't learn any route of DSW1 and DSW2, the RIP route, so it doesn't know where to forward the packet. The packet is getting to R1 and it is getting dropped in R1 itself because it doesn't know where to forward the packet. Now R1 know where to forward the packet because now RIP route was advertised to OSPF, and OSPF knows uh, the RIP route as well as in R1, so it is distributing. So this is the answer 1. It's issue at R4. Answer 2 will be IPv6 route distribution. Actually this is IPv6 route distribution. So, but in exam you will get, if you didn't see the IPv6 route distribution, if you are seeing only OSPF, you can choose it OSPF because under OSPF only you are going to redistribute. Okay. Answer 3. What action we taken? We redistributed. Yeah, we redistributed RIP. Okay. It's include connected. I specify the metric and used connected. It's nothing issue. You can't specify the metric less than 16. Okay. That's all. Thanks for watching the video. If you like this video, please subscribe, like it. This is the last ticket, and the next video it will be really helpful for you. I'm not going to solve any issues, just it's the exam point of view. I'm going to take all the 16 tickets and we are going to identify the issue in a quick manner. We are going to see only the answers, identify, see the ticket, how to troubleshoot in exam. Just follow the steps and identify the answer. Directly go to the multiple choice question, choose the answer and go to the next. You no need to do anything because in exam you will get a only limited time to words. Trust me, within 1 hour we are going to solve all the 16 tickets. In exam also it's going to help you if you practice in such a way and download the topology and practice in such a way before going to exam. You sure I will say that you are going to rock in the exam. Thank you for watching this video. Hi, we are going to see the TShoot ticket number 15 today. See, who are only preparing for exam point of view, only practicing this or seeing this video only to clear the TShoot exam, please ignore this ticket, because this ticket is not going to come in exam point of view. Rest of the person who want to know what's the exact issue on this ticket, how to rectify it, you can keep watch these videos. There is no issue for them. Okay. Already I said it's a easy way that we are classified into two categories, that is R4 troubleshooting, that is a layer 3 troubleshooting and layer 2 troubleshooting. Let me go in R4 first. Okay. Thing 209.65.200.241. Okay, I am able to reach, so there is no issue from R4, R3, or R2 and R1. Ping 209.65.200.241. So no issue from distribution switch also. Okay, there is no issue from aggregation switch 1 as well as. Then what is the issue? As already I said, please ignore this ticket or want to clear the TShoot exam. This is not going to help in exam because it's not going to come, because it's a DHCP related ticket. Okay, so let me check what will be the issue with respect to DHCP. Let me DHCP binding. Sorry. So let me DHCP binding. See, it's releasing the DHCP for 10.2.1.4.1.5. So it's ready to release the DHCP. But actually this is the bug. Because why? It's releasing DHCP with IP address 10.2.1.4. Even it captured MAC address. Okay, you can see here. But you are not getting the IP address, right? See, it released, you are not getting. So there is no issue at DHCP exclude address, right? Let me check what is the issue. See, DHCP exclude address config, because why they excluded 1 and 3 means it is these IPs are assigned to aggregation switch. That's why they excluded. Okay, this is acting as a DHC server. Okay, this interface is configured with a loopback interface. This then it should be the IPL. We need to see what is the IPL help address command config and distribution switch, because it will forward the packet to router 4 interface loopback.1 where the IP helper address was configured. So we need to check what is the IP helper address command config with respect to VLAN type, right? Because you need to get see, it's not being why. What is the IP helper address? See, it's 10.1.21.29, but here it is configured 10.2.21.29. So what it will do it, whenever the client requesting DHCP, it's automatically forward this packet to 10.2.21.129. It was present nowhere, so the packet is all it's getting dropped. But even if you see that R4 is getting MAC address of C1, it means it's not valid, because the packet is getting dropped. It's not reaching anywhere. It's a Cisco bug, so please ignore it. Okay, let me reconfigure IP helper address. No, IP helper address 10.2.21.129, IP helper address 10.1.2.129 ping 10.1.2.129 sorry ping 10.1.21.129. Let's able to reach. Go to aggregation switch, config T, interface, range, fast ethernet, interface range, fast ethernet, 0/1-2, shut, no shut, go to client 1, try to get the dhcp, it's already released, so PC1 also it's get released. It should. Okay. Config T, interface, fast ethernet 0/1, shut, no shut. It should get. These are Cisco bugs. It will not like a real environment. Sometime it will take it, sometime it will not take. See, if it is the same packet that is coming from both devices, then it should get right. See, if it is getting fast ethernet 0/1, it should get as well. These commands are not working. I'm shutting here. See here. See, it's already IP was taken. Okay. See, it's taken. See, these are all Cisco bug because its packet tracer is not behaving like real time environment. So it's now client 1 and client 2, it's pick the IP. Now if you ping this IP, you're able to reach the web server. Okay. Let me see the answer here. What is the issue? R4 or R1? No, it's a distribution switch, right? Yeah, distribution switch. What is the issue? It's related to DHCP, right? It's related to DHCP. It's a DHCP server. Okay. Okay. This is not going to come in ticket. Previous ticket, that is 643A. Previous version we used to get, whether you go to Select second answer might be IP helper address or related to DHCP. Okay, answer 3 will be correcting that loopback address, right? Okay, thanks for watching this video. If you like it, please subscribe and provide your support. Please provide your feedback and comments on this video. Okay, this video is only for the person who want to know what type of issue in the IP helper address we will face. Okay, other than in exam point of view, who are preparing for this exam, to clear this TShoot exam, please ignore this ticket. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching. Hi, we are going to see the TShoot ticket number 14. For troubleshooting, we are split it into two categories, that is layer 3 and layer 2. Let me start from R4 by pinging the web server. Ping 209.65.200.241. See, I'm able to reach it from R4, so I'm coming downwards. Okay, if I'm not able to reach from R4, I will go upward for troubleshooting. 65.200.241. See, I am not able to reach it. So let me check what is the issue between distribution switch and R4. Okay, first let me check whether the ERP neighborship was learned or not. See, ERP neighborship was learned via port channel and VLAN. This is the downwards. This is the port channel. This is it was ERP neighborship between learned between the distribution switch. It was not learned via fast Ethernet 0/1. See, fast Ethernet 0/1 is connected to R4. Okay, so you won't learn the route. See, there is no OSPF routes learned. Even there is no default route because there is no neighborship established between R4 and R distribution switch. So you won't learn the route. If you are facing this issue, if you didn't learn any route from R4 to distribution switch, 100% the ticket will be in R4 only. The issue at router R4 only, because you are not going to get any related routing issue ticket at distribution switch 1. So directly we can skip to R4. Okay, let me check whether you are learned EIGRP neighbors from here. See, EIGRP issues two type of ticket you will face. One is the wrong autonomous system number and other we will see. Okay, in this ticket IP EIGRP neighbor for process 10, so it means that there is autonomous system 10 is configured on R4. Okay, what it is configured on our distribution switch, it's a 10. If in some ticket, I think previously we seen the ticket, it will show the EIGRP processor 1, so it's wrongly configured as autonomous system as 1 and R4 and correctly configured distribution switches are 10. So we corrected that issue. Now what is the issue here? EIGRP process is running, but it is not advertising any of the routes to distribution switch. Before advertising the route, it should form the neighborship first. Still it didn't form the neighborship. See, if the neighborship was established and still it was not advertising the route that we saw the ticket, that is a redistribution issue. That is the neighborship was formed but still you are not able to see the route, then issue what? Yeah, redistribution. That is OSPF routes are not advertised to EIGRP. Here that is a even we facing the neighborship issue, so we have to check the EIGRP configuration on R4. Okay, let me go and check what will be the issue. Just to keep close look on that EIGRP section. See, passive interface default. What this command denotes?
Passive interface default is nothing but if you enable the passive interface, it won't send the allow packets to the any of the interfaces. In default, it will block all the interfaces for sending the allow packet or doing the handshake between the neighbor router. But after configuring that, still you can enable the no passive interface for the specific interfaces need to send the allow packets and need to be established the neighborship for the neighboring router. This is to avoid if not enabled the EIGRP interfaces should avoid sending the allow packets. It's unnecessarily, it's a waste of time. It's increasing the CPU process. So someone, if you are establishing the neighbor between the only the 2 or 3 router, they will enable only the no passive interface the particular interfaces. Here they are enabled the no passive interface on the loopback interfaces, only loopback interfaces. But you should enable this command on the physical interfaces because you are going to send the packets through physical interface only. If you are blocking the physical interfaces for sending the allow neighborship, there is a no way the loopback can contact the neighbor router. Okay, even because loopback is a logical interfaces, it will send the packet, but it should go via physical interface only. Okay, so what is a physical interface which is connected towards distribution switch? You can see already so interface. See, this is a fast Ethernet 0/0 is the physical interface connected towards distribution switch. You can ignore this one, fast Ethernet 0/14. It is connected to distribution. Yeah, even you can do no passive interface on this one because this interface also are running on EIGRP. Let me check. Yeah, this also is running on EIGRP autonomous system. But right now we are going to do the passive interface on only fast Ethernet 0/1. Config T no router EIGRP, sorry, router EIGRP 10 router EIGRP 10 no passive interface fast Ethernet 0/0. See, neighborship was up. See, neighbor was up. So IP root, you will learn the root. See, you are learning the OSPF routes. You can get default route also. So any packet destined towards a web server, it will forward to fast Ethernet 0/1. Then it will come the packet here. Then it will forward to the towards R3. Then it will go to R2. Then it will reach the web server. Okay. Now you able to ping web server, right? Even you able to ping from PC as well. So that's all about this ticket. What is the answer one? Yeah, right. It's R4. What is the issue you faced? What type of correction you have taken? What is a faulty technology? It means what is a fault technology? Yeah, it's a EIGRP, right? It's a EIGRP routing. Okay, it's related to EIGRP. What is a security action to solve the problem? Yeah, right. That's enabling the passive, that is executing no passive interface on fast Ethernet. You can choose this answer. If you selected this no passive interface default, it will advertise to all the packet. It will advertise on all the EIGRP enabled interfaces to send the allow packet. Okay, I have solved this problem by only enabling the no passive interface on this particular interfaces. If you remove the no passive interface default command, it will advertise the allow packets in all the interfaces. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. I hope I hope you enjoy this video, and still I believe you people are liking this video. So if you like, please provide your comments. That will be based on your views and your comments. It will help to improvise my video. Even few people are watching this video, but I didn't get any comments from them. Whether might be is positive or negative, I am still ready to accept it. I hope you are watching this video from first day. Maybe you will get some kind of or some type of improvement my from video. Please let me know. If still I am the same, please inform me. I will correct myself to provide the better video. If you have any queries or if you require the topology for practice in exam, please let me know to my mail ID. I am always ready to help you. Keep watching. All the best for your TShoot exam. Okay, bye. Hi guys. Today we are going to see the TShoot ticket number 13. First of all, I want to tell one thing. Who are preparing only the exam point of view, that is 300 135, you no need to watch this video, because this ticket is not going to help you in exam point of view. I will tell you later why this is. If still you want to know what type of issue we are facing in this ticket, you can go get and watch this video. Okay, we are classified into two categories whenever we are doing troubleshooting. That is, we are starting from R4. So one section, if you are able to ping the web server from here, then we are coming down. If you are not able to ping web server from R4, then we are going up. Okay, so let ping the web server from here. So I'm able to reach it from here. So I'm coming down. I'm able to reach here as well. So I'm coming down. Okay, I'm not able to reach from, oh sorry, I'm able to reach the aggregation switch also. So I'm coming down. Before checking, let me check the IP. See, this is the IP is released in dhcp. You are not getting the proper IP, the dhcp IP for this switch. Okay, so there might be the connectivity issue from R4 to PC1 to release the dhcp. Might be the problem between aggregation switch and distribution switch. If VLAN 10 is not allowed, then it won't release the IP. Okay, but R4 is acting as a dhcp server. So we will check from dhcp issue from first, whether R4 is correctly configured with respect to dhcp. Okay, so IP dhcp finding it's not releasing the dhcp. Okay, you can check here. IP dhcp exclude address. Okay, see, you can see it's excluded all the IP address. It's excluded all the IP address. This is a default gateway, so they should exclude only this IP. Other than IP they can allow, but here they excluded all the interface, that is all the IP address. So there is no IP available to release for dhcp. So what I am going to do is, I'm going to remove this command. I'm going to remove this command. Okay, so IP dhcp finding. Let me go and check it. Still this is not released IP. What I'm going to do, I'm going to configure all fresh configuration, because it's a works, it's in Cisco you need to save or you have to delete everything, and if you can't reconfigure it will work. Okay, let me check it, because someone, if you are download this topology and if you are trying after removing this address, still it will not releasing the IP. It doesn't mean that this command is not working. This command will work, but it's already, and the things are established, so it's taking time to get released. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this command and I'm going to do fresh configuration. See, I removed this command, but still it's exists. So let me override this one. I did a fresh configuration. IP dhcp excluded address 10.2.1.254. Still it's not releasing. So IP interface brief config interface fast ethernet base range fast ethernet 0/122 shutdown shutting. So the fresh output was to get released. See, it's successful. So if you ping from here, ping 2.965 200 or 241, you able to reach. So whenever if you are practicing with this ticket, just reconfigure it. That's it. Because the DHCP request, it will take time to release. It will not. This is the software. It will not react like an actual router how it will behave. So there might be, so someone will get confused. What are the command we modified might be wrong. That's you go on aggregation. So checking the VLAN, everything is looks good, but it's not working. So even this type of issue you will face in the real time scenario also. Everything will looks good if you are troubleshooting simple issues in a real network. Everything is looks good, but you don't know where the exact issue. So it should be so. Please take a more care. If you are confident, you you can say that this is the exact issue. So it will come by a practice. Okay. Anyway, this ticket is not going to come in exam. That's why I ask you to ignore this ticket. DHCP ticket is not anymore in coming exam, because every IP, all the PCs are set the static IP. Okay, let me check the answer one. Answer one is R4. Alright. The answer two, what is the technology? You face the issue. That is IP DHCP server. Yeah, IP DHCP server. Right. That what is the curative action you are taken? That is excluded address. Yeah, you remove the excluded address, then the PC got the IP. That's it. Thanks for watching this video. If you are like, you can drop a mail to dinesh26chennai@gmail.com. I'm happy to see if you watch this full video. Please provide your feedback and comments on this video. It will be helpful for me to improvise myself and try to provide a good quality of video if you like video, if you like my videos. Okay, thanks for watching all. Bye. Hi, we are going to see the IPv6 ticket. IPv6 ticket. See, IPv6 ticket nothing but what are the interface the IPv6 was enabled. Okay, see, even it was mentioned here also. Okay, this is the OSPF R2 and R3 is working on OSPF. What are the route redistributed in OSPF version 4 and what will be redistributed in OSPF version 3, that is IPv6. It will be clearly mentioned in the scenario in exam. Okay, let me go for ticket. The ticket is clearly saying that distribution switch 1 and 2 and R4, all these three is not able to reach R2 loopback interface, that is serial 0/0/0.12 interface. Let me check what is the IP of that. So IP interface brief, sorry, so IPv6 interface brief, because we are dealing with IPv6 ticket, so we want to know what is a serial 0/0 interface. They are assigned, this is the IPv6 ticket. Okay, let me try to ping this IP from here right now. Okay, so you're not able to ping this IP. And one more clue they given in this ticket, R2 is not an OSPF version 3 neighbor of R3. See, R2 is not forming OSPF version 3 neighborship with R3. Version 2 they are using process ID as a 1, version 3 they are using process ID as a 6. So it's clearly stating that issue might be router 2 or router 3. We are in router 2, so let me check. So IP version 6, so there is no neighborship. Let me go to R3. So IPv6, see, there is, this is tunnel neighborship only. Okay, version 6 there is a serial 0/0. Version 6, see the interface ID, that is a process ID. It was forming the neighborship with 0/0/0.12. Okay, see, it is forming neighborship with R1, but it is not forming neighborship with R3. So it's clearly saying that the issue at a, see, it's learning the route in OSPF serial 0/, so R1 route is learning through OSPF, but R3, see, it's a downstream route only you are learning, that is you are learning R4 routes through OSPF, so there is a neighborship issue. All route is learned through 134. There is a no route formed between serial 0/0/0.23, which is OSPF neighborship was having. Let me go to R2 and we will check that whether any OSPF version 3 issues. Just to concentrate on OSPF version 3. Okay, this is version 1 IPv6 router OSPF version 6. We'll check whether OSPF neighborship is configured properly or not. See, there is no network advertised. And what is the 0/0/3? See, interface based. You need to advertise IPv6 under the interface. Okay, because you got to enable the 0/0, that is sub interface 23 and to OSPF. Let me check. What is the area you need to configure? This is area 0, this is area 12. So if you look at this one, this area 12 was advertised here, but here you can see that area 0 was not advertised. So that I will go to here, interface serial 0/0/0.23 IPv6 OSPF cross 86 area 0. Now you will get a neighborship form. See, now the neighborship was established. Now go to R4 and ping that IP. It need to inject to R4. Let me wait. Let me try to ping that IP from R3. Okay, it's learned to R3. Now it will learn to R4 as well. Okay, the issue is solved. So it's very simple. See, the int is given. It's not able to ping R2 serial, that is 12 sub interface from any of this router. And also one more, the big clue they given is R2 is not an OSPF version 3 neighbor of R3. So it is a OSPF version 6 issue. The OSPF version 6 need to be activated under the interface. It was activated only towards upward direction of area, that is towards R1 with the area 12. It was not advertised with the area 0 towards R3. So the issue is fixed. Let me see the answer. Issue at R2, yeah, right. We corrected the configuration changes at R2 only, right. What is the issue? IPv6 OSPF version 3, right? Yeah, IPv6 OSPF version 3 routing done. What type of action we taken? We advertised the area 0 under the interface, right? Yeah, sub interface. We enable OSPF sub interface towards R3 within area 0, right? Okay, thanks all for watching this short video. Okay, thanks all for watching this video. Please subscribe and like the video if you like, and if you require the topology, please drop me a mail. I am ready to share the topology to anyone if you require for practicing before entering into exam. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you guys are enjoyed this video. If enjoyed, please post your comments. I am ready to see your feedbacks. Hi, now we are going to see the TShoot ticket number 11. Okay, as you know, this is the topology you are going to get in exam for TShoot 300-135. We are going to use only ping command and show commands, so running config command to identify the issue, because these two command is more than sufficient to fix the issue in exam. Okay, I'm going to split in two part, that is L2 and L3. Okay, all the ticket you are going to get the similar type of question. You're not able to reach the web server. Okay, you need to identify which device you are facing the issue, that is a config mismatch in which device, that is might be R1, R2, R3, R4, RL, TSW1, ASW1, or PCs. No, PC it won't come. So only the six location you are going to six location you are going to get the ticket as a faulty device. Then faulty technology. What is the technology with respect to the issue? Okay, you need to choose that whether the EIGRP issue or static issue or routing issue, dhcp, BGP, redistribution, so and so. Okay, there's a faulty technology. You got a curative action to solve the problem. What steps need to be taken to solve the issue? What type of configuration changes need to be done to fix the issue? In exam, you can't do any kind of config change, but you need to know what type of changes, if we done, we can fix the issue. Okay, let me start from R4. Okay, I'm going to ping web server from R4, so I'm able to reach from R4. So there is no issue in R3, R2, and R1. Okay, so these three things we no need to look. So I'm coming down distribution switch. Okay, 65.200.241. See, I am not able to reach the web server. So the problem between distribution switch and router 4 might be the problem between distribution switch and R4. Might be it will be in distribution switch 1 or it will be R4. Let me check show IP route command. First, if we are not able to reach particular server IPs, we need to check whether the route is LAN, or not. Let me check. See, through EIGRP it is LAN. Okay, this IP is LAN, but just you can check, there should be default route should be injected. So there is no default route. You are able to see 10.4.8, 10.1.4.8/30. You can check what is the 10.4. See, that might be between this. Okay, so IP interface brief. Okay, 10.4.6 will be fast ethernet 0/1, so it might be connected to fast ethernet 0/1. Okay, so let me focus on other part. Sure, you are learning only this IP 10.4, which is directly connected 10.4.8. So EIGRP neighborship was up, that is R4. You can see 10.4.9. So 10.4.8 will be /30. 9 is 1 and 10 is 1 and, right? 4.5 it is directly connected. You are learning only these routes, so you are not learning any other routes from R3, R2 and R1. So it's clearly saying that route is not exchanged from R4 to distribution switch 1. You got my point? That is, these things are running in OSPF. So this is the intermediate router. It is DSW1 and R4 running EIGRP, and R4 to R3 is running in OSPF. So this is the intermediate router. It should redistribute the OSPF routes into distribution switch 1. If the redistribution done properly, then only the distribution switch can learn the route of web server and he can forward the packet. This particular device can forward the packet. So let me go and check in show config on R4. We will concentrate on redistribution part. See here, EIGRP redistributing OSPF 1. Okay. See, whenever you are redistributing OSPF routes into EIGRP, you should specify the metric. Okay. So this is the issue. If you fix this, you will get solved. Okay. So IP interface brief. So run interface fast ethernet. Oh, these commands and all not work. I need to know fast ethernet 0/0. This is a K1 values. K1, K2, K3, K4 and K5. Okay. So I am going to redistribute this router EIGRP redistribute OSPF metric you can say. What is the K value? 1500. What is the delay in microseconds? 100. What is the reliability metric? 255. Effective bandwidth metric. That is TX load and out. Okay. EIGRP MTU path. MTU also maximum 1500 or 1480. You can check 1500, right? Anyway, here 10,000 kilobits, I given it 1500. That's not an issue because it will calculate the metric value based on this one. Okay, we done a redistribution, so we have to check the distribution switch one. Just check whether you are see redistribution was happened. Done. Some routes are learning through EIGRP via external. See, the default route should be injected always. Whenever you are reaching the internet, there should be BGP will insert default route. Okay. So now you can able to reach the web server two not 865.200.241. Got it? Even you can check it in PC. Ping 209.65.200.241. See, first packet it will take drop, then next you will get a response, big response. Okay, you got it. See, this is to identify redistribution issue was happen at the router, but in exam even you will get a redistribution, but you won't get like redistributing OSPF metric. It's properly done. How they are redistributing in exam? In exam, they will create a route map and they will redistribute the route map with respect to the router OSPF. Okay. See, if we now we got it the problem at R4, right? See the answer. Answer 1. You have to select R4 in a ticket 1. Okay. Then what will be the faulty technology? What is the faulty technology? IP version for redistribution, right? Yeah. IP version for route distribution. Now the third thing will be redistribution issue, but in exam you will get a slightly tricky about the redistribution. They will slightly change the route map name with respect to exam. Okay, see, they will change like this. Under EIGRP, they will give this command OSPF _2 r2-EIGRP. Okay, but if you go and see the route map, they will created the name like this: OSPF hyphen greater than symbol EIGRP. So you have to redistribute what route map was created. That route map need to be redistributed under the EIGRP process. This is like slightly it will be confused. They will give two type of answer. They redistribute OSPF1 route map OSPF greater than EIGRP, OSPF underscore 2 underscore EIGRP. Then they will ask you to delete the route map of this one, but it was not created. This is the route map created, and this route map need to be called under redistribution process. So make sure that what is the route map is created, that route map name need to be called under redistribution under the EIGRP 10. Okay, this you need to check the solution at R4, configuration at R4, and you have to act accordingly. This will be tricky question. Maybe you can't sure if maybe they will create this is the route map OSPF-2 EIGRP they configure as a route map, and they called under redistribution process. This one means you need to correct it by what is the route map created. That route map need to be called under EIGRP process. Okay, if you like this video, please subscribe and share to your friends. If you have any queries or you need a topology for practice, you can drop a mail to me. I'm always ready to help you peoples to get score 1000 marks in TShoot exam. All the best for your exam. Thanks all for watching this video.